Hello, and welcome back to another MetroCloud training video. In this video, we're going to go over the fundamentals of set points and set point changing. We're going to be using our standard lift station app. Yours might look a little different than this, but some of the generalities are going to be the same. In this app, there are three set point screens. It's good to know first exactly what and why you're changing a set point. You should be very sure to know what a lot of these might do. I wouldn't just randomly change some of them without knowing. You could have some negative effects on your system. At the touch screen locally at your station, there is some screens that go into detail about what each of these set points are. And if you're not sure, you can ask someone or call a Metro representative. Also, it's important to have, in this case, the parameter lock, which is it's a set point or a secret code that you need to put in that you'd be given to by your integrator. And when that's disabled, this light would turn on green. So if now the parameter lock is enabled and any number I put in here actually will not go through to the pump station. So first you should disable the parameter lock, and this can be done actually locally at the screen at the pump station as well and left on, or remotely on the SCADA app. It's transparent to both, changing set points either here or there. So here you can see the light is green. If I look at another set point screen, it's green. So now your changes will go through. Let's change one here. Let's put our stop delay back to a number 3. Also, there are some crude scaling limits on a few of these in case you make a mistake or put in a faulty parameter. If I were to type in, let's say 150 feet, you might get an error that says, oh, you're outside of the range, and it would revert back. But still, there are some that you could probably put in too large of a value. Like if I were to put in that number, it takes that number, but we don't want 750 seconds to stop a pump. So you have to be very careful when you're changing the set points and use the privilege of the parameter lock wisely. I'm going to go ahead and set this back. Another note, before you go and change a set point, it's pretty useful to record what the set point was, let's say beforehand. And you can either take a photograph of the screen for your records to know what your parameters are set to. You may have through the months put some specialized settings just for your system that you want to keep and remember, and you might want to take a photograph of those. Once again, this is a general group of set point screens. Yours may be different as well. I know we have the operator notes feature, so maybe you can add something there. In this case, I typed something in a while ago and noted that I changed some stuff, some settings, in case someone wanted to revert back. Another thing about the set points, depending on the driver and the communication protocol that you use, a lot of these numbers are only updated on an as-needed basis. Because they probably don't change month to month or year to year, there's no use in adding it to the bandwidth and the communication to keep the costs down on the monthly plan. So some stations might have an update button or a refresh button that may refresh all the values. You also might notice that when you make a change on one of these and it doesn't necessarily transmit and get feedback down at the station, it may flash green or alert you that the set point has not gone through, perhaps because the parameter lock has been enabled. I would suggest when you're done with the app or when you're done at the screen at the site and want to lock up the ability to change the set points, you just put a number in there that is not equal to the unique code, and as you see, the light goes off. And okay, that's it for the set points.